Hey, it's Whitney from EcoVeganGal.com and welcome back to the Healthy Organic Vegan on a Budget video series in which I'm giving you 30 tips from my upcoming ebook by the same name. This is video number 2 and today I'm going to tell you how to make the decision between buying conventional versus organic food. Now, of course, this whole series is about buying organic, but we've all been there before when we're at the grocery store or the farmer's market and we see the same produce next to each other, and one is conventional and one's organic, and they have different prices. And there's a little part in you that says, is it really worth buying organic? So this video is meant to help you figure out what to do in those situations. The good news is that when it comes to buying produce, there's a really simple way to help you decide if it's worth buying something that is organic. And that is something called the Dirty Dozen list and the Clean 15. These were developed by the Environmental Working Group, and every year this group goes out and evaluates all of the pesticide content on the most popular foods out there. Then they rank it based on the foods, the top 12 foods that have the most pesticides, that's the Dirty Dozen, and then the lowest 15 foods that have the lowest amount of pesticides. So let me tell you what's on the Dirty Dozen list. Let's start with potatoes, because potatoes have actually been found to have more pesticide per pound than any other food. That is freaky to me. So non-organic potatoes are definitely off my list. Even though I love them, they've got to be organic because I don't want all those pesticides. Same thing with grapes. A sample test found that just one singular grape can have 15 different pesticides in it. And similarly, celery, cherry tomatoes, strawberries, and snap peas can have 13 different pesticides in them. So let me read you off the last 6 to be aware of. Apples, peaches, spinach, sweet bell peppers, imported nectarines, and cucumbers. Now the sad thing is that those are very common foods. Fortunately, there's some good news thanks to the Clean 15. So if you're faced with the challenge of, oh my gosh, I don't want to spend extra on organic, you can still buy these foods conventional. You can save your money there if it's really important to you in that sense. If it's only like a few pennies, I would say buy organic, but if it's a big difference, check out this list of 15 foods that you can get and feel comfortable about. Avocados, sweet corn, pineapples, cabbage, frozen sweet peas, onions, asparagus, mangoes, papayas, kiwi, eggplant, grapefruit, domestic cantaloupe, cauliflower, and sweet potatoes. Now you want to keep in mind that these foods are still going to have some level of pesticides on them. So one thing you can do if you do decide to buy conventional is to get a fruit wash. And so you can spray this right on your produce and wash it under filtered water ideally, and that'll clean off a lot of the residue. Maybe not all of it because it can still kind of seep in, but again, it's another level of protection there. Another thing to keep in mind with the Clean 15 list is that's just saying that they have low levels of pesticides. That's not saying that they're not genetically modified, which is another big perk of organic. Certified organic produce means that there are no pesticides and they're not genetically modified. Things like corn are typically genetically modified if they're not organic. So we'll be discussing more about this in the video series as well as the ebook. I don't want to overwhelm you today. I want to give you that tip. So what you can do is download the list of the Dirty Dozen and the Clean 15 onto a mobile device like an iPhone or whatever small device you have with you. You can also get little booklets that you can keep in your wallet, and of course you can memorize it. The more you start looking out for these foods, the more they'll be in your head. And I hope this tip makes you feel more confident next time you go shopping for food or you go to a restaurant and are trying to determine how you want to spend your money. I would love to hear from you in the comments, anything you want to say, but specifically, tell me what percentage of conventional versus organic food do you buy? Is it 50-50? Is it 80-20? Is it 10-90? And please tell me, what are your favorite organic foods? Even if you don't buy very many of them, which ones do you get super excited about and buy on a regular basis? write that down in the comments section here on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching today. If you like this video, give it a big thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please do right here. You can find more information between now and the next video at ecovegangal.com, where it's all about having a healthy, happy life. You can find product recommendations and all sorts of articles on there, book reviews, lots of resources there for you. And lastly, I would love for you to be part of the Eco Vegan Gal online community. Not just for me, but for you. You can meet incredible people through Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest. It's really an incredible supportive network on there. So join in. The links are right down below in the description field. And lastly, if you want to make sure that you don't miss any of the videos in this series, please subscribe to the newsletter list down below, and I will email them to you every day to make sure that you get all the information for 30 days in a row. Stay tuned for the upcoming ebook details, and until then, I will see you tomorrow. Bye!